So we're using our core a ton today to stabilize while we move. Really, honestly, I feel like I say that every day though. Your core is the powerhouse, the center of all things movement. So, but today we're going to be extra conscious of it. We're starting out today with a sled broad jump. So we're pushing that sled and then we're broad jumping as we push. Okay? We're doing 10. So we're hinging, we're putting that weight into those heels, and then we're pushing off of those toes. We're going to do 10 of those. Wherever that lands you, you're just going to turn that sled around and push it back normal. So 10 broad jumps out, a regular sled push back in, into a rack, under grip, hip thruster. Okay? You're going to get underneath this bar, put a sandbag on your hips, okay? Get it kind of up on your hips. You're going to come up on this bar. Just hold yourself off the ground a little bit. So just kind of pull those lats back, and then you're going to thrust those hips up with that sandbag. Okay? You've got 10 to 12 of those. Make sure that when you get up, you're really squeezing those glutes and those inner thighs. So just take a second at the top and don't let the weight of that sandbag just kind of let you come down. Slowly control that weight back down and then come really up nice and strong into a lateral squat walk with a lunge. So we're going to go into that squat position, hinging at the waist just a little bit, and then sitting that butt straight down, okay, thinking of that tailbone going to the ground. You're going to 1, 2, and then that inside leg, you're going to lunge, okay? Come back up into that squat, 1, 2, and then into that lunge, okay? Here, 1, 2, lunge. Staying in that squat, trying not to bounce too much, and trying to keep yourself nice and stable. In that lunge, make sure that when you lunge back, you're going knee right over that toe. Okay, so we want a pretty good 90-degree angle in the back, and then come back up. You've got 8 of those, so each one is a rep, so each side. Into a single leg box squat thruster with a side lunge. It's a lot. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If the weight is in my right hand, I am going to sit down on the box with my left leg, okay? So my right leg's sitting out. So I'm going to have my right leg out, weights in my right hand. I'm going to stand, thruster, come back down, and then side lunge out to the same side that weight is on, okay? So here, you're gonna, oh, not thruster yet. Come down, okay? Stand up, thruster, and out. You have 5 to 6 on each side. So now, when I go to the other side, I've got my right leg doing the standing now. So up, whoo, thruster, and then I go out to the same side the weight's on. Okay? 5 or 6.
Can you guys sit down?
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like a
Kind of a pistol. So you're going to hinge.
both legs if you decide.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Modify however you need to. So you can just sit down with both legs. If you can, when you do that pistol on single leg, think of it as that same motion as you're squatting. You're going to hinge first a little bit, and then you're going to sit down. Okay? Same thing when you stand up. You're going to use those glutes and then straighten that hinge out at the top. Okay? I love your questions, Shelly. Whenever you ask questions, it always makes me think a little bit more. And I love it. But yes, so modify that however you need to. You're going to take that dumbbell. This is going to be out on the field. And we're going to just dump the side plank snatch. So we're here, okay? Dumbbell, weight, you're stabilizing on this shoulder and this oblique. And you're going to come up, and that weight's just going to go overhead. You've got 8 on each side, okay? So you're here, stabilize nice and strong through that shoulder. Bring it back down, come back around, snatch it up, okay? So 8 on each side. Into alternating kettlebell burpee with a row. So your kettlebell's gonna be down. You can do it up or down. So it's one hand on the kettlebell, one hand on the ground, okay? You're gonna burpee all the way down. When you hop up, hop so that kettlebell is between your feet, and then you're gonna come here and you're gonna row. Getting a nice little twist at the top so you're getting into that oblique even more. So it's not just like a lift it and come down. Slowly think about bringing it up and then twisting that upper body just a little bit more, okay? And then to the other side. So here, come back down, go all the way down on that other side, hop back up, kettlebells between, and then row with that other arm, okay? So 8 to 10 of alternating those. Into a, this is super fun. This is heavy. Let's see if I can do this one. An overhead hold. So you're gonna pick a kettlebell, okay? Have it up overhead, and you are going to hold and lift that leg, okay? So you can choose if you want to do it contralaterally like this, where you're holding it and you're balancing on one leg, okay? Or you can do it unilaterally, okay? You can pick or go switch it up. But what we're working with here is driving that weight through the heel, and you think stabilizing is in your legs. This is all a lot of core. Your core is what's going to keep you nice and balanced. Your core is what's going to keep that weight stabilized over your head. So you got to think while that's overhead, you're inhaling, and as you exhale, draw that belly button in even more and bring those abs together and bring that core together even more. And you will feel that stabilization through your hips and through your pelvis, so you're not swaying that weight overhead. Lock it out with that shoulder, draw in that core nice and tight, thinking of breathing and pushing that belly button to your spine, and you'll find that you'll be a lot more stable. You got 30 seconds on each leg. Into a scissor kick. Okay, so we're here. So you can put your hands behind your head, okay, and scissor kick. If you feel like your lower back is too sensitive, or you feel it kind of twinging, just put your hands underneath your bum and your back and brace yourself that way. Okay, and you're gonna do 20 to 30, each one is a rep. Into a street run, and then we're done. Bingo bango.